Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Lingo. Sigh. It occurred to me cypress is a kind of tree. That's good. I think there were two more tree ones that we didn't actually find or solve, but I don't remember where they were right now. What was on top? And did I get them all? The Say is the name of this. And there's 3 left, apparently. And I guess I just have to jump down. Here they were, Seed and U. I don't think I have any new guesses for these. Eucalyptus? It just came to me. Eucalyptus? I don't know how to spell eucalyptus. Let me look it up. There's no H. Eucalyptus. Neat. And seed. Seed. And it seems like sycamore, cypress, eucalyptus, they were all the start. So seed, cedar. All right. I just came up with those off the top of my head. And so, were those all of them now? Or I think there's still one missing somewhere. Let me look around really quick. So up here it says the Say and 1, carrying the implication that there's still one unsolved puzzle somewhere. I didn't immediately... Oh, I see it right here. I was going to say immediately see it when I was jumping around a minute ago. So this, top tape, right. Tapestry, how many letters is it? 8. 8-letter word, probably starts with tape, but sounds like top. What could it be? Okay, at one point I was thinking tapas earlier, and maybe my brain had food on it. But I was looking up words that start with tape, and tapenade, how do I spell it? Tapenade? Yeah, is also a food. And so, if I go back up to the top now, does it just say 0 in the Say? Let me find my way back up to the top really quick. Oh, the Say, and now it says the sap. So, the Say sap. The Say is the clue. The sap. So the numbers turn into the final whatever. So it's got to have the letters SAP, but also some more and sound like Say. The sap Say. How many letters was it? 7-letter word after the. Say. Sap. Sapse, saptise, sapse, the sap, the recepse, passe all of a sudden comes into my head, and that's not spelled with an AY but with an SSE or whatever, and so I should think about that kind of stuff too. And I mean, I guess all of these were about sounds like, and so it's probably some clever play on that sums up this whole tree area. Tree just makes me think of sapling, which is definitely not right because it doesn't sound like Say, but I'm going to type it in anyway. Say. What if it's Say, sapiens or something? The SA and the SAP is the part that has the Say sound. Saper, the escaper. I like the idea of that. But yeah, that had skay rather than say is the sound. Say Per, staple. Staple. Well, it's not hard to get back to the top of the tree, and so if I think of the answer for that, I can always come back. But for right now, I'd like to move on. Since last time off camera, I did come up with a few more solutions in some other areas, and so I'd like to go work on some of those. A lion and an eagle is a griffin. So let's go ahead and get that done. And human, lion, falcon, 6 letters. I still don't think I know that one. Human, lion, falcon, only 6 letters. And that's a lot of things to be. Alright. What else is on my list? Where's the math area? I think it's through here. Yeah, I came up with some of these. I felt so dumb not getting one of these. Where is it, though? One of the answers is modulus. And I thought it was right here at the start. Maybe it's right here at the start. Yeah. Surely this is modulus. Yeah. Factor odd has us. And I say modulo in normal speech more often than most people. Free, quench, rate, frequency. That's another one that I solved off camera. While we're here, let's take a look at any others. Modulus was across from infinity. I don't think that necessarily matters. Inequality is an example of an operator. Or, act. Sounds like factor. Factorial. Great. Distribution. Yeah, I don't think looking across on these is really helpful. Fur, rent, margin. I remember trying to do like circumference, but maybe I'm going the wrong way. Ferrent. Ferrent. Different. Difference. Differential. Nice. Okay, just say the words out loud. It really helps. Cipro, opposite. Cipro. 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 Discipro. Disproportionate. Opposite. Cipro. Still don't have an idea on that one. But we've gotten more of these now. Does it show me a number somewhere of how many of them I've done? I don't think so. Here's another example of opposite. I don't have ideas on any of these, I don't think. They're kind of insane. This one, because it's like, make the idea bigger or whatever, like, I feel like it's going to be like philosophy or something. Did I even try? Does it even fit? It's even longer word than that. Yeah, not sure there. And, okay, there's 5 more math puzzles, and unfortunately 4 of them are these super impossible ones for whatever reason. Like, these were really easy, and then these... like, because these were easy, like, I'm thinking, like, you know, we've got square root, like, could one of these be exponent or exponentiation? But, like, none of those would fit in here, right? There isn't a way to... I think exponent at least has the right number of letters here. How is that... Explain this to me. Oppo. Okay, it had a PO. Sure. Site. Like, okay, so this was a word with the same meaning, followed by add and subtract some letters. So oppo would just be type oppo, add and subtract some letters, you get expo. Then this one is add and subtract some letters and then type the word. But I don't see how site is going to become net or whatever. Okay, but exponent. Okay, so square root, exponent. What else in terms of mathematical operators? Exponentiation. What are other basic mathematical operators? Square root's a good one. And then this has the same shape, although with some changes at the end. So is there something that contains PA or RA as the first two or third and fourth letters? I mean, probably. But I don't know. And then these should be just add letters and then do a thing. Add letters and then change the sound. Rack. And again, I was thinking it was like subtraction, but we already have subtraction. So what else is rack? Fraction? Hold on, fraction? It's fraction. Okay. So fraction is not nearly as... It's just in the ballpark of general math. So what other things like decimal? Notation? I'll try to just brainstorm other math words and see if any of them vaguely fit into these clues. But we made a lot of progress in this one, so I'm pretty pleased by that. What else do I have? This painting thing on the wall, it seems kind of important. I wonder if I can tell when I'm on the roof of somewhere, like what building this is, because I'm not sure that I've been inside here. And it feels like a place I might want to go at some point. Just because I'm unaccustomed to seeing colors like that. Oh, this is going to be the end or something? Yeah, the end. The end on the ceiling. The end. So it seems to me most of these cyan clues are the same word appears elsewhere in a different context or something. So I think without that context, I'm not going to be able to guess what it is. Also, it comes after a little smiley face, suggesting that it is for, like, completing an area, maybe, or something. I don't immediately recognize where I am here. Is this where the star is? Bud, flower? I kind of don't remember this. And did we already do... Oh, yeah, this was... Except for we never found April, right? And so, okay, is there a number of puzzles listed anywhere? Like, did we finish this little yellow section? It says that there's one more. Yeah, okay, so we never found April. So, March, April. Like, I guess my mouse cursor would be, like, lined up against it if it were here, like, right now. But I can't just type it in there. And I think I did try typing it, like, in the very ceiling of the puzzle. So, April needs to go somewhere. And I don't know where, I think. So maybe there'll be, like, one of those cyan puzzles. I'm going to make a note that April is unfound to try to remember that. Oh, right, there's this awful thing. I still have no idea what's happening with 3 meals, 3 corporations, or 3 stories. And it's all... 3 letters, 6 letters. So, like, if you have a group of stories into... Like, I wonder if this is supposed to represent a grouping, and so I'm trying to come up with, like, a word that is a group of stories or something. I'm not sure. But this is definitely an area that I've spent kind of, like, some of the least amount of time in. There's a number of places where there's just yellow dots on the ceiling that I don't know how to interpret the meaning of. I also have not spent much time around here, I don't think. Well, that's just getting us back out to the main hallway. So I think I actually want to go back through here, because I spent less time... This did not change where I was. Do I have to go through it the opposite direction in order to transform? I think I just tried both directions, possibly. I think that was one way. I think it was kind of hard to get to the area that I was just in. Okay. Where else do I want to go then? Okay, brown is like things over time turning into another thing. Although, a wedding turning into a funeral? I'm not really sure about that. And a corpse? Like, these are definitely kind of like the words themselves evolving over time in terms of like how people use them in English. This is, you know, like old-timey letters or hieroglyphics. So old-timey whats are letters? Emails? Actually? Haha, okay. That, I'm coming up with a new way to think about it. Old-timey funerals or weddings? Old-timey funerals or corpses? See, that one doesn't really match up that way. Bride and wife. Old-timey wife, old-timey bride. I'm not really coming up with anything there. So yeah, this goes the other way. So opposite in time, goats and adults when they're young are kids. This is like a daughter grows up into a mother. So a tree grows up into... Like, we had oak with acorn before. 3 letters. It's not many letters. And I think I tried ash because, like, eventually it, like, burns down or something. A tree eventually... Is there another meaning for tree? I talked about family tree. A tree has branches. It has leaves. It captures carbon. It has roots. It grows up to the sky. It's a stretch. That's what a tree is doing. It's stretching upward to the sky. Daughter, mother. These are almost like reciprocal kind of relationships or something. Is a tree... If I put it in like a cycle with something else? A tree... Trees put oxygen in the air and animals put the carbon dioxide in the air, and so I don't know. 3-letter words, there can't be that many of them. And a lot of time colors have been answers, but that doesn't seem to work. So this was like old-timiness. This is... like used to be and is now. Like used to be... And then... Yeah, it used to be a story and now it's... Now it's what? It used to be ancient, but now it's modern. Okay, okay. Thinking of a different kind of like phrasing for a relationship between the clue and the answer. Used to be a bride. Used to be a wife. But now she's... Mommy, like, 5 letters. Used to be a wife. But now she's single again. Now she's a widow. Ha ha ha! Okay. Story. Used to be a story. But then it got turned into a musical. Then it got turned into a new movie. Then it got turned into a novel. Then it got turned into... Or it could also be like the story of a house or a building. Is there something else with story? But I feel like a story is just like an old tale. Or like, you know, like epic Shakespearean plays. A story becomes, evolves into, gets modernized into like a movie, like, okay, 7 letters. Like, novella is not really going to be it. And a tree. Can I modernize a tree into something? Can I, over time, have a tree become... Yeah, I still just don't know. But in any case, we got a bunch more of those. So, yeah, despite the fact that it's taking many iterations, every time I come back, I get more things. I was thinking about this. Here's what I was thinking. Also, the exemplary, how many letters is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I tried, like, instances, I think. Like, canonical examples. Archetypes. It's not the archetypes. I didn't spell archetypes right. That's only one. The archetype. Is that how you spell archetype? I'm not sure. In any case, this is pink. And so is there any chance that the word pink is in here? And that I would be borrowing, like, the final answer from that? Orange is here. And it was the roaming. Purple is the royal purple, sure. Is there an orange or a purple in this room? Magenta is not really what I'm looking for, I don't think. Is magenta the pink, though? Hold on. Here's orange. Would I just say orange? What's the roaming? And this is on the middle letter. Roaming definitely doesn't fit. And if magenta was pink... The exemplary instances sounds like, but I wonder if it's like taking the final answers and then doing the context here, or if it's no entrance. This is probably some important hint. No entrance question mark. If it's a question mark in like a crossword puzzle clue, it would be like a funny answer rather than a straightforward definition. So no entrance. Could be exit. Red is the exact. I still haven't come up with words for course, and I don't even like going in that room. And we still have never even opened black. And over here in white, these were just definitional. Many of them involved either colors or earth. But yeah, there were these long words for duality. And polarity and opposition that I just can't come up with. And film. I had... I didn't write it down. At some point I actually had an idea for this one. And it was film as in a thin coating on something. Like a film of something covering glass, or... But I don't remember what word I came up with. Coating doesn't fit, right? Yeah, because it's only 6 letters. Okay. So still not sure what I'm doing there. And... I think we finished everything here. So green was the Arcadian. Which... Is Arcadian, like, should I recognize Arcadian as meaning something? I don't know. And I don't understand why eyes were lies over here. This was green and blue and cyan. Eyes lies. Is there any chance... Alright, and this should be a clue. Mint. It's a single character. I think I typed everything. I didn't type, like... punctuation marks. And it's possible that I missed a letter of the alphabet. Oh! The @ sign shows up as a smiley face in this font. That might be important at some point. Are there any other funny characters? Just doing like You know, shift 6, shift 7. Doesn't seem like it. It was dash, it was hyphen. It was minus. Mint minus is at least close. So how? Mint. It's on the ground. Definitional. Mint. A minus or a dash or a hyphen. No entrance. I don't understand that at all. I don't understand that at all. Okay, but I'm back here, which is somewhere I wanted to be because... Right, I made a note that we'd never finished out April. There was something else near here, I think. Did I finish all the things in here? Globe world. Where was the world? It's not in here. There were like the world cities and countries, and I haven't been back there in a while. And also missing. I don't know. This is green and yellow just like that is green and yellow. And so what's missing? Gray. Physical location, right. The only other thing we had with gray was the hand puzzles. And so this is like in the middle. It's in the center. But it has the word missing. And the other one, it was like hand, 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 hand. But it was part of the hand, like which finger or the palm or something, based on where the cube was located. And so, missing. What part of a missing thing am I located in? What part of a missing thing am I located in? And also, what is the thing? And that I don't know. Alright, but I'm trying to use my intuitive vocabulary that I've built up after much time. Oh, this is open, and I don't think this was open before. Okay. Yellow, black, lime. Black. 5 letters, and it's in black, so white, because it's typically opposites. Yellow, the opposite is purple. And lime, which is bright green, the opposite would be, I want to say like bright red. Crimson. The opposite of lime. Or it might be green, so it'd be red, blue, magenta. Yeah, okay. So, what direction do we want to go next? Let's go in here because I like the colors. It's a birthday cake that's entirely covered in white frosting and has 3 tiers. And that's my interpretation. You can't change it. Okay, I don't know what the purpose of this is. Let's try this colorful one. Fruit. And now we are pink, so I want a specific instance of a fruit. And the context I have... Is there a fruit with this shape, or that comes on a plant of that shape? How many letters is it? Banana. Alright, it's not banana. So this game is invalid, literally unplayable. I happen to have some bananas on the table. I like bananas, so... I'm making a silly joke there, based on my own preferences. Okay, so we haven't figured out the fruit. And if I come in here... Sad. Down. Sad. These are definitional, because it's got a white box surrounding it. Sad. Down. Unhappy. I'm not sure right now. New. Shiny is a bit of a stretch. Modern... not sure. Scared. Frightened. Scared. I feel like there's other context clues in here somewhere. Also, there's sunlight raining into all of these rooms, which is probably good. Yellow purple gives this 3-tiered cake. Sad. Alright, sad. 4 letters. There can't be that many words. What could this be? Taking short breaks in this game I think is highly recommended. I just refilled my water. Sad. Blue. Had to be blue. A, we were clued by colors. B, the answers are always colors. New. I mean, there's a sense that white could be new or whatever, but I don't really think so. And then scared. Scared could be yellow, like cowardly. New. Is there a color that says new? I think I tried like shiny already. Let's check out what's inside here. So again, we're open to the sky. Sounds like Y, but longer. And sounds like pull, but longer. Purple. And it opened me up to the purple room, because blue opened me up to the blue room, and yellow opened me up to the yellow room. I don't think I completely noticed that before. Okay. So there's like implicit hint something here as well. So Y. What color name has the Y sound in it? Cyan. Except for it's 5 letters. Well, ain't that a kick in the teeth? Okay, let's come back to that then. Name tag. Magenta? Name tag? Oh, it's an anagram, of course. I was like, I know the answer is going to be magenta, but how does that relate to name tag? Okay, so this one is mix up the... I don't remember what mix up the definition meant. Just a mixture of paints. So a mixture of paints, if you mix them all, you get white or black. Or a rainbow. Not sure what we're looking for there. And then instance of a fruit. Right, okay, but okay, orange. Instance of a fruit that's a color. Okay. Oh, what was it? The something. I don't remember the code right now. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So the 1 would be a T. And it was THER. So this would be REE. Oh, so this will be green. And this will be a 4-letter color that ends in T. I don't think that exists. Horizon. So this is green, so this is contextual. The horizon... We already did purple. 6 letters. Orange. For a sunset? No. Do I remember where I was physically over here? Yellow. Yellow for the sunset on the horizon. Sure. Behind. Contextually behind looks like orange again. Great. And over here, ceiling. The ceiling has a sunlight, but it also has sky blue, which might also be called... It's also got glass and some green. There's some green on the ceiling too, even though we're in a green room. Ceiling. But in the context of the ceiling, like it's sunny. There is some yellow up there, but it's 5-letter word, 5-letter colors. You would think I would know all the colors at this point because we've seen them so often. I was thinking it would be useful to come up with a list of like every clue and answer that we've ever seen in this game, because many of them recur, and so that would be super helpful. But I have not done that, obviously. Also, I really need to go back and write down what this was, because it did not occur to me that these number clues were going to come back to, to do the thing again. So there's an HT. It probably ended in ING. If it did, then this would be GNIHT. That's not quite right. Could it somehow be NIGHT? Yes, because that's what it is. NIGHT. Something something RE. Nightmare. So there was an AM as well. So that means it was the roaming. Right, the roaming. Let me just write that down, because it seems like those numbers are important. And so there was another one over here. So now that I know that it's the roaming again, then that is going to be MINT. Mint. Oh, mint is a color. Which brought us here, which eventually got us to a hyphen or a dash. And it's another one of these, okay, tiered cakes. So this is presumably the extent of this area physically in the world. These are like pillar corner boundaries of this zone, as it were. And the nightmare, hey, we finally got to the yellow building. Okay. Was there anything else that I've done over here or not solved? Paints. I need 5 letters that's a mixture of paints. Is it the paints that are like adjacent to here, like white and magenta and green or something? I'm not sure. Brown. Okay, and here's another one of these. I don't think any clues are going to be in here, but I'm going to walk around just to be sure. And then new. I still don't have an answer for new, and I still don't have something that sounds like Y. And oh, I have a list of colors, because I have the list of colors I've been keeping in my notes in terms of what they mean in terms of context clues. Yellow, black, white, white, red, blue, green, brown, purple, pink, orange, cyan, gray, lime are the list of colors that I have, by the way. Oh, okay, so here's our way out. And here is... I've seen this type of symbol before. Multiple of them on a ceiling elsewhere, I think. And so new. 5-letter colors. Brown, green. And I guess mint is technically a color according to this. I wonder if I should add that to my list of color words. But there's like red and black showing through there, and over here there is no clue as to what it is. New. Green. If you're like new to a job, they say that you're green. Okay, here's that thing on the ceiling now that we just saw on the wall over there. Behind us contextually was white, but maybe if we go even farther back, there was white and black and the open sky. But this time it's 4 letters. I'm gonna say mint. I'm gonna say cyan. I'm gonna say all the other 4-letter colors. Pink. Even though I don't feel like any of them make sense. So behind. So there is a clue behind me. Green again. It's 4 letters though. Did I try blue? Okay, I did. I thought I tried all my 4-letter words. Did I try mint? I don't remember already. Short-term memory. Behind. If I'm standing here, what's behind me? Archways, doors. Arch. All right, you stumped me right here at the end. Does this bring me somewhere new, or does this just bring me to the glass structure in the middle of the room and now have a new painting unlocked? It is the glass structure in the middle of the room. Is there a new painting unlocked? I don't know that there is. This still says 7. And yeah, I don't notice any new paintings in here. And if I jump through this just brings me to the same place, right? Yeah. So you always get teleported there. Okay. 454. I've solved a lot of puzzles in this game. I'm really surprised at the scope. I did not anticipate when I started playing this game just how many puzzles there would be. I feel like somewhere we found possibly some more puzzles that I didn't go back and re-explore, and now I've been teleported and I don't remember. We still have never opened the whole yellow section, wherever that is. Is yellow the only section out here that's no longer open? And the cyans again. So again, all colors. And mint is here and was dash. No entrance. Is it possible... This is a real stretch, but what are all the 4-letter number words? I don't have a good sense of why I want to try these words, but I just wanted to try them. My brain was telling me something. All right. Let me look around a little bit more. Could story now be history? It is. So tales that people would tell back in like ancient times are now our history. That just came to me as I was walking back through this room moments after I just cut away. Tree. Tree is the last one in here. Come on. What does a tree become? Coal? Wood? Firewood? Smoke? Ash? A house? A wall? A plank? A roof? That's kind of like more of how it's used, but it is after the passage of time. Is there a way I can treat it as modernization? Like if emails are the modernization of letters, what's the modernization of a tree? A gym? Like a climbing gym is a word that we've seen before. Like you climb a tree. A tree gives you shade, so it could be like a roof. Or a hut. Or, I mean, yeah, it's not really modern. There's only one more puzzle needed to solve to open up something in orange over here. That's interesting and good, I suppose. It shows a number 7 right before the welcome back when you like go back into the middle room. There aren't like 7 puzzles in here, are there? And I wonder, I think this has gone up. I wonder if this is keeping account of like how many themes we have finished or how many miscellaneous groups of rooms or something we finished or something, maybe? Maybe. I haven't really been paying attention to how those numbers have been going up. But the, here, 7. What could 7 refer to in here? Because there aren't 7 unsolved puzzles in here. There's like hardly any, right? Unless some of these are going to turn into puzzles, and so there might be like 4 puzzles right there, but then where would even be like the other 3 puzzles here at the start? That one is definitely curious to me. So this one with behind again, for some reason I want to try eyes and lies, which were a cyan. It's eyes. Are these things eyes? Red eyes? They're not really behind. But eyes and lies, it didn't make any sense, and so it seems like it was going to be a context clue from somewhere else. Behind... It wasn't really behind that wall, though. How is that behind? And are these eyes? Am I even, like, interpreting that right? So I solved this... Oh, now it's above. Was that always here? Did I not notice? It's possible I failed to notice that that was here. So above, I think... Is that a single eye? It is. Because I thought I'd seen pairs of these before. So, behind his eyes, above his eye, behind, like, this wall. This is just, yeah, one giant eye again, perhaps, or something. There's something I don't understand, but that my brain is subconsciously piecing something together. And is there a puzzle here? Not that I can figure out that I can interact with. And did this do anything for me? If these are eyes, I'm trying to remember where else I have seen this eye symbol. And where were the lies? And what's missing where I am here? And I think it's weird that the color is missing here. Also, it still says 2 out here. I have solved all of the puzzles that I have witnessed in this area, but it tells me there are still 2 puzzles to solve. That just came up as a solution. I typed I, looking at the eye. So if I type I, do I have to be looking at the very center of it? Did that bring it down to 1 puzzle that's listed out here now? It did. So I looked at this I typed EYE, and it solved a puzzle. Can't do it again. What does it mean? Behind eyes, above I went to the I and typed I, and so behind the eyes, I tried I there, tried eyes there, tried the letter I there. I don't understand. And where, like, it's telling me, so there's another, like, hidden puzzle? Oh, ceiling. I forgot about this. Sunny. Cloud. Skies. Ceiling. Glass. Oops. It's glass. Okay. That's the final puzzle in here, so it should be labeled 0 outside. And I have gained access to witnessing a letter Z. So let me add this to my... I think that's a letter Z. It's kind of abstract. It's not the same shape as the other letters. I'm going to make it with like a question mark. Yeah, I'm not really sure that that is a Z. It might be. It's something. Okay, so if I go back out to the front room here, which... who knows if I will be able to find. Here it is. It should say... the wrong. So it's black, so it's going to be the right. The right. Okay. The right. Why is it called the right? That seems like a weird answer for like the black area. In any case, that seems like a fantastic place to end today's episode. So I'm going to say I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Lingo, the game that keeps on giving. I've had a lot of those games. For now, bye-bye.